Hey, my comic peoples. Okay, it's been a long time since I've done this type of video, and I do apologize. So this video today is going to be what I've got in my new comic book day. This is about 2 weeks worth of comics, so it's maybe not that long of a video, but it's quite a bit of books I got for the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to show off what I have. Before I do that, I want to thank everybody that's been watching my videos, commenting on my videos, share my videos to people. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate all the love I've gotten in the comic book community. I really appreciate everything y'all done for me over this past year. Back on February the 19th marked my first full year on YouTube. It's kind of crazy to sit back and say I'm a YouTuber now. So I really want to thank you guys. We're gonna get to the books real quick. I just had to make sure I take this time to thank every single one of y'all, and I appreciate you and I love you guys. Okay, so let's get started with the book. This one, I want to say, this wasn't this past week, but it's the week before last. Um, yes, it was. So one this past week, but it was, yeah. But let's get started with the books. So the first book I have here is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 44. Yes, I'm still collecting Spider-Man. Yes, I'm a completionist. I want to keep buying this. I'm one of the few people that really don't have a problem with the Gang War. I know I've already, people's already told me that it's falling flat. They got the ending already. They read it. It's flat, but I don't care. I'm gonna read it for myself. I'm gonna judge it for myself. So this is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 44. Next is a new book. I read the first issue. This is Dead X-Men, issue number 2. So I like the first issue. I know some more new X-Men books is coming out because I know a lot of the other X-Men titles is going to be canceled pretty soon due to they're doing like a little reboot. So this one of the newest one. It's only a mini series. I think it's only like 4 or 5 issues, and I'm a huge X-Men fan, so I went out and got this. Next one is Batman Detective Comics issue 1082. Not much more to say. One of the best DC books out right now. Ron V is kicking butt. I'm loving the story that he's. Well, I love his whole run. I love the stories with the. Was it Origin? I think it's the name of the group. The family. It's so good. I really highly recommend you go back and get the trade paperback of the start of Ron V's run on this. You will not be disappointed. So this is Detective Comics 1082. Now, this next book, I'm giving him some chances to get this book in order. This is The Flash, issue number 6. And the person I'm talking about is Cy Spurrier, who is the writer for this book. I've enjoyed Flash since Josh Williamson's run and Jeremy Adams. So then when I got this one, I was very confused on where we're going with this title. But I'm giving them some chances, and I'm most likely I'll probably go all the way up to issue 10. This is issue 6, I believe. Yes, issue 6. So we'll see. I'm not going to say nothing negative. I'm positive. I'm being positive, Bizzle. Okay, so next one is Giant Size Fantastic Four, issue number 1. I got the Miles Morales Giant Size, so I like that one. So I'm giving this one a chance as well. Fantastic Four, the main book, is up and down with me, but I read the latest one and that was actually really good. So I'm gonna keep on with Fantastic Four, the Fantastic Four main book, and I'm glad I got this one as well. Next we have is Green Arrow issue number 9. Once again, the last time I was really collecting Green Arrow was the Brightest Day during that time in DC, right after the Blackest Night. That run of Green Arrow, loved it. And this one, I've really been enjoying this Green Arrow run. So I'm glad I got this as well. This is issue number 9. Of course, you got Amanda Waller. You know she's doing a whole bunch of different stuff behind the scenes. So we'll see how that story is gonna go. This next book is super underrated. I'm not sure why more people are not reading it. This is Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer, issue number 6. Yes, you heard me correctly. I've said this before on this channel. This is super underrated. Um, David Cronson is doing an excellent job of writing this story. I read the last issue. Oh my God, I can't wait to read this issue. A lot of good writing, a lot of good artwork in this. I highly recommend Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. Go ahead. I already went to my LCS. I know they got multiple copies still left. Go to your LCS and find them. Not many people picked it up, so you may find all the floppies for it. If not, we'll get the trade paperback. So, next book I have here is The Immortal Thor, issue number 7. I'm still liking this. I have no problem with this title. Like I said, I'm a completionist. I will keep buying it until if it gets way off the rails, I will drop it. But this hasn't at all. I've fully enjoyed this title, and I know some stuff down the line. I went to my the future solicitations. Some stuff is going to be popping off before. Just want to put that on. Another book that I feel that not many people talk about, and it's a Marvel book, and that is The Invincible Iron Man. This is issue number 15. You got this awesome War Machine cover, and let me tell you, the tie-ins with Iron Man and the X-Men. Oh my God, this you should find a trade paperback, get caught up. You'll enjoy this. Next, we have a title that I've always gotten. This is I don't know how many runs of this I have. This is Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue number 17. Look at this awesome cover. It looks so amazing. I can't say I love the way they evolve in this character. This is probably like a lot of people's list, the best Spider-Man book out. Probably next to Ultimate Spider-Man. But yeah, this is great. Yeah, excuse me. Allergies kicking my butt. Now, one of my favorite. It's not an event, really. It's its own thing in Image. This is Radiant Black. This is issue number 28, and it's paired with 28.5. I think those like this. Wait, let me make sure. Let me sure. Yeah, it's like this. So it's like this. So yes. So this is 28 and one is 28.5. It's a connecting cover. This has been by far some of the best writing I've had in a very long time in any comic book. This Image is Kyle Higgins. It went from being like very Power Rangerous to something totally different. So I highly recommend this. Radiant Black is great. The Massiverse is phenomenal. Highly recommend it. I got so many good books this week, this particular week. The next book I'm going to show you is The Resurrection of Magneto, issue number 2. Issue number 1 was great. I'm enjoying this run. Al Ewing again. Thank you. You're knocking things out the park. So I really enjoy this read. He's back. I have here Cody Zegler, Justin Mason, Maury Hollowell's Spider-Punk, Arms Race, issue number 1. Better cover. Now remember when he came out a couple years ago, he had his own number 1. That paper was garbage. Paper's better. I also went and got the variant cover. This cover is so nice. So nice. Next book I have here is World Tree, issue number 8. Yes, I'm still collecting this. The hype around this book has died down a lot, but I still enjoy it. It is still a good read. I will continue to read it. The story is getting great. So we got Tynion on this. So good. Next we have another title that was really slow at the beginning, is now just like amazing. We have Wolverine, issue number 44. Yeah, this is the Sabretooth War. Oh my God. So yes, I highly recommend getting this as well. If you haven't, click all the Sabretooth War. You will not be disappointed. So that's not like that's this past week, but the week prior. That's what that is. Okay. And the next title, next week, I have here. We got this is the week this very past week. Okay. So this is Avengers number 11. This is my first time actually actively collecting the Avengers book, and I have to say I have not been disappointed. So that is Avengers issue number 11. Now we have Batman issue 145. I've been collecting Batman since the New 52, like straight through. I have not been disappointed not one time. Not the Scott Snyder run, not the Tom King run. Still enjoyed that as well. But most people didn't. Ron V's run, and Chip Zdarsky run. All I've been enjoying it all. So that is Batman 145. Now, the reason why I got this next title, my fiance, she loves horror films, and they actually made a comic book about this horror film. Um, I wanted to read it for myself. I actually watched the movie because she watched it. It's called The Fog. This is issue number 1. This book is based off the movie 40 Years in the Future. So a lot of the people that survived the first film, some of them gonna be in this book. So that's why I love like continuations of stuff like that. So I went and got The Fog, issue number 1. Next we have is Gargoyles Dark Ages. I've been collecting ever since Dynamite came out with Gargoyles. I got the main title, Gargoyles. I think it's going to end at issue 12. This is the last issue for Dark Ages. I got a new one called Gargoyles Quest, and we'll get that when that comes out as well. Next we have is King Spawn issue number 31. I'm very interested in finding out what's going on. It's a new ruler, new world, a new direction. We're gonna see Spawn, I think it was 350, came out and they made the new ruler of hell. So I'm really interested in seeing what's going on because I haven't really collected the Spawn books. I only collect the King Spawn, so I want to see how this is going to tie in. That was King Spawn issue number 31. A new book that is one of my most underrated books of last year. Not many people talk about this. I know a few people in the community share my same sentiments with this book, and it is Miss Marvel Mutant Menace issue number 1. Yes, I'm so happy I got this. So the first one, I think it was the New Mutant, Miss Marvel, the New Mutant, and this I can't wait to dive into it. The first one was very refreshing, very fun to read. I'm pretty sure this will be the same. Next we have is Shazam issue number 9, and I don't know. I've been having fun with this. I can't wait to see what type of story go with this. They just rebuild. Well, yeah, they just rebuild his house. They got destroyed because of Black Adam. So I can't wait to see what kind of stories that they're gonna show with this. So this is Shazam issue number 9. Next we have is Thanos issue number 4. Wow. I like this little side story and found out what's going on with the Mistress of Death. And I don't want to really explain too much because it's very spoiler territory. But no. I will spoil this one thing. What the Illuminati did for Mistress of Death is crazy. And now to see the ramifications of it, I can't wait to read this. That's all. I'll leave it at that. Now, I'm still on the hype train. This is Ultimate X-Men issue number 1. I've heard good, I heard bad about this. I'm gonna leave it up to me. This is gonna be my night read today. I can't wait to see what Pichimoko. I love Pichimoko. I have never read anything she wrote. I've always collected her covers, so I can't wait to read this. I know she did Demon Days. I didn't really collect it at the time, so I won't give this a chance. Ultimate X-Men issue number 1. Yes, I'm still on the hype train of the Ultimates. I already have the Ultimates that's coming out later this year in my pool. I got Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Black Panther, so I'm staying on the train of the Ultimates. Next we have is Void Rivals issue number 7. What else can I say? The hype of this book has slowed down as well. Now that all the Energon books has been coming out, so this particular book, everything's been like, it's not as hyped as it was at the very beginning. But like I said, completionist, I'm gonna continue to buy this book. I'm gonna continue to read this book. I can't wait to dive into this. It's supposed to be a new character. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not going to spoil the territory. Next is another new book from the X-Men. This is Weapon X-Men, issue number 1. It's supposed to gather like all the bunch of different types of Wolverines. They're supposed to do some type of mission. I'm not gonna say nothing more. That's all you need. And I can't wait to sit down and read this. Weapon X-Men, issue number 1. Last but certainly not least, the X-Men itself. This is issue number 32. 32. Yeah. What happened to Talon? I read a couple issues back, so I'm catching up. But yeah. I can't wait to see what they're gonna go through this with them going up against Orchis, with X-Men going up against Orchis. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen to these characters. Okay, so I'm glad I'm still collecting X-Men. I'm just hoping, because there's supposed to be a whole bunch of new X titles coming in the summer. I'm hoping they bring back X Factor. That's just me. I like X Factor. I hope they bring that title back. But this is X-Men issue number 32. So that's all my books I got for the last 2 weeks. I really appreciate you for watching this. Also earlier you heard me speak upon the comic book The Fog, issue number 1, about a horror movie. If you love horror movies, you like to be scared. I don't know why, but if you like to be scared, I got a perfect thing for you. If you like podcasts, you like horror movies, you like people talking about horror movies in podcasts, I have one for you. It's gonna be starting something right here or up here. It's gonna be the Horror Movie Warriors. I'm gonna put the link in the description for the Spotify. I'm also gonna put the link to the Facebook group so you can join the group, and possibly you yourself could be on that show with the lead podcaster, which is my fiance. I'll put that in the description down below so that way you can join the group and make yourself welcome. There's so many nice people in that community. Just like the comic book community, there's so many nice people there. You will enjoy yourself. So that way you can check that out. Okay? I want to thank everybody that's been watching this, that's been subscribing to my channel, that's been commenting, been sharing my videos out there. I appreciate you. I love you guys so much. Not only I want you to enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and the rest of your month. I also want you to always and forever to remember, happy collecting. Peace.